Fury on the left.
Yeah, absolutely nothing. You know, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, Fury band away. Going on from the success in game number 1. And if my prediction skills are good here, this is an Atlas band. There it is. Not like I've seen this before.
Yeah, totally didn't see this, did you? No. Atlas fan makes sense on this map, to be honest with you. Now, this is where like the Maves and believe it or not, the Androxus plays can like do a lot of damage on this map. Anara being banned out makes sense. Oh yeah, there you go. It's gonna be a Makoa.
The Makoa ban comes through, and again, Contact Noir can't really target ban in this one. They have to go for the usual red side response bans. Although I do feel that, you know, maybe just let the Atlas through. Maybe just let Makoa through once. You know, just go with the flow, go for the Chaos Fury. But I mean, Orphic Gaming, that just sets up the first pick Genos.
See, I'm thinking Orphic are going to go, right, what did we do on Bright Marsh? We can pull it off here. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting that Mave feeling, yeah? Orphic are going to go for the Mave.
And I think that's what they did in the Dink series as well. It was a Fury and Mave combination, Genos and Mave combination. We're probably not going to be seeing the Genos Torvald Mave combination come out anymore, but still, that's something could be interesting later on. Contact Noir, I'm going to go with their standard response, Ash and a DPS, which is going to be the Cassie this time.
Oh, okay. Spicy. Okay, yeah, Leon. I can see this. I mean, we would be going. I mean, they can pick a. There's the Mave. Yeah, right. Okay. So we got the Mave, and that's what I was feeling. I was like, no, they're going to go back to something they know they did well with. But the map's a little different, so we'll see how they play with this.
This being a much more open map, and I know you don't like snipers here, but I feel snipers could come out here for Contact Noir. Laji probably feeling himself on Canessa or a Strix to see how they want to go. They will take the Barrick as the front line. I'm going to go over to Otto, and the Maldamba pick coming through the
this is
for
good.
Going the Grover. But I think
what? Actually, I think you're right. We might see a Strix.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Maldamba here. This is, in theory, what Korma trying to do in Game 1 against CN. Is the Maldamba does have the CC to control the Mave when he goes into the backline, but of course that did not go the way
we're getting aggressive comp. We're getting a very aggressive comp coming out from Orphic Gaming.
Yeah, and they've gone even more.
There it is, yes!
Triple DPS with the Genos.
Call of Duty style, I like this. Like, we're going FPS.
I mean,
like,
if you want to call of Duty, I would have expected Genos Fernando with a Vivian Tyra Victor. To go full. Actually, no, that is the Nova 8 special.
That's
going back to season 2. That was a fantastic game.
And there's your
anyway,
Strix. Yeah. Okay. I like this.
Orphic have gone for the gutsy
like
move.
This is like aggression, pure aggression from both teams.
This is gutsy.
Yeah, this is gutsy from Orphic because you're running the solo tank that, like, once his shield goes down, he drops. His defense is terrible. So against the Cassie as well and a Strix, that's going to be hard.
Yeah, taking down that. Yeah, I feel that Content are going to have to itemize into Rekka here, just to deal with that Fernando. But as you've seen previously, when the Fernando shield does go down, Fernando will fall very quickly.
Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, it is time to feel the power of the Triforce of Paladins, which is game number 3 in this finals of Magistrates Legacy League Season 3, week number 6, between Orphic Gaming and Contact Noir. Let's go to the rosters. On the side of Orphic, we have Chubby Plum on the Luminary Genos, Mave on the Cat Burglar, Mave, Andromeus playing the formidable Fernando, Neptune the Blue on the Eminence Leon, and Dutch Knight on the Opportunity in Chaos, Vivian.
And over on the side of Contact Noir, we've got Fruz on the Spirits Chosen Maldamba, Laji with the unauthorized use of Strix, Etsu, the Impulse Cassie, Saki with the Battering Ram Ash, and Otto with the Tinkering Barrack.
And speaking of Tinkering Barrack, just allowed to stay on point and have a good time. Neptune will answer after Etsu got Dutch Snipe by getting Fruz, but Laji answers truthfully getting Mave. Neptune will turn it around and get a triple kill here for his squad. Now they're only Otto to worry about.
Yeah, very, very decisive team fight there from Orphic Gaming, looking very, very strong there as Andromeda's pushing on to the point here.
This pressure is definitely what they need over on Orphic. They're getting a lot of pressure going on for them, and I really do like to see Orphic when they're in their element, and it seems that Shattered Desert is one of their more accustomed maps together with Bright Marsh, and they're really showing off well here.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I had a bit of a technical issue on my own there, but as we have here with Otto and Andromeus 1v1ing on the point into each other, just attrition here, seeing who's going to come out on top of this 99 point at the point for Contact Noir, but currently it's climbing in favor of Orphic Gaming.
With no further ado, Contact Noir bows down and says, "Thank you, this is the curtain call for this capture." And they captures, truthfully. They are really... They're just doing Contact Noir things at this point, aren't they? Like, I don't really know how to explain it in any other way. They're pretty much just being Contact Noir, doing Contact Noir things. And Etsu on Cassie is definitely also something to be worried about.
Yeah, absolutely. The zone came out very quickly there. Fruz was just pushing the payload, and the rest of his team just pushed up. But now as the payload got a little bit further on there, we'll have to group up a little bit more. Orphic Gaming putting some pressure out. Neptune the Blue will take down Etsu, but Saki will get the double kill with Neptune the Blue and Chubby Plum both falling.
Oh my lord, this is aggressive. This is Contact Noir pushing all the way back into Orphic Gaming's backline. They have no chance of surviving this, so they just stay behind and wait for another group up for this next fight. I'm just... I'm worried. Andromeus, he is not really protected, and his shields are down. How can he counter Otto from the side with 550 damage per pop?
Yeah, absolutely. This the solo Fernando is looking kind of shaky right now. May try to pop off against Saki here, but having to back off as Saki pushes in on the flank route. Andromeus now will put some pressure onto Saki. Saki will have to dash away. And Orphic buy themselves just a brief moment of respite, but there's still 50 seconds left on this payload push. And Contact Noir have plenty of time and opportunity to regroup and push back on.
I mean, today is the best performance I've seen Orphic Gaming through this entire season, and it makes me so happy to see that they're finally having that footing onto the different maps that they're playing on. And right now we have Andromeus alone on the point trying to survive, but you know what? You're getting stunned. Maldampa is a thing. And that results in Contact Noir pretty much getting it to a 2-0.
Yeah, absolutely. Quick and simple for the most part. Ladji popping off on the Strix with a double kill there at the end. Not the highest, anywhere near the highest in terms of damage, but certainly getting those important picks when he spots them, really taking the opportunity when he can, and yeah, just giving his team the advantage they needed to push that payload.
I mean, we have a thing with Ladji. It is look at that flick of the wrist. He knows how to flick. And he does it every single time, and it doesn't matter if he's on projectile or hit scan. He will pull it off with the flicks, and that's what I love seeing when Contact Noir, they allow Ladji to be that backliner while they're pressuring up, because then he can just flick on the backline and kill everyone that is needed. But the point fight has begun with Otto sitting on the point like a pretty little princess in a castle.
Yeah, through time and space comes out from the Gianos, but will not get any value from it whatsoever. Assert Dominance comes out. Saki will take down Maeve. Neptune the Blue trades with Etsu, and Saki will also get the double into Chubby Plum.
Oh, you hate to see it happen. Neptune the Blue might have gotten Saki, but Ladji answered and got Neptune just as well. And with 90% on the payload for Contact Noir, the Dome Shield will maybe be the only saving grace. And it definitely is. He will survive another day. The point capture will most likely go in the favor of them.
Absolutely. That Dome Shield, it's such a high number of, the strength of that shield. It's so impossible to get through. We see Etsu there was just using the cover from that shield to finish off Dutch Knight on the Vivian. And Andromeus has pushed back onto the point now, but he is 2 versus 1. And he's going to fall fairly simply. It's 99% for Contact Noir. And the solo tank for Orphic Gaming is down. Can they hold the point now with Chubby Plum and Dutch Knight?
Well, now it's time for Chubby Plum to do the steepy step dance where he's going back and forth. He's saying, let's do the time warp again. And right now, Contact Noir needs to get on the point in due time. Sarky is the only one able to touch as of now in this very situation, at least safely. And he's getting really low. Sarky actually going down here. The overtime is ticking, and it's in favor of Orphic Gaming with that Void Grip. It is assured. Now we're on to a 1-2.
That was a seriously good point capture there. Chubby Plum just managing to stellar wind around the point in circles, keep that climbing just enough time until Andromeus came back with the shield. And Andromeus, I mean, it's a hard thing for Andromeus to stay strong in the face of the 3 Rekka 2s that he's playing into right now. But very, very well captured from Orphic Gaming there.
It's like, it might be that he didn't have any shields, but he does have HP. And we have an old saying, TJ and I, where we say, I have HP, I can fight. And Andromeus just lived up to that expectation.
Absolutely, but Contact Noir, once again being Contact Noir, they are pushing and zoning hard. Orphic Gaming struggling to get out of their spawn. Saki will pop the Assert Dominance, and Neptune will go down to a snipe from Lagi. But Andromeus is trying to survive an onslaught, but can't stick up. Maeve having to pounce out of there. But Saki will not give up! And he will continue, but he will fall eventually to Dutch Knight.
In this very case, they're just pretty much pulling off some stats just for the sake of credit farming. And I do like to see Contact Noir playing it like this, because they might have lost the point, but they can still hold you back. Right now, Andromeus is going into the field, getting throughs, and we also see Lati and Otto going down just as well. Now the push can finally begin for the guys of Orphic here on Shattered Desert. This is looking good for Orphic. They're having their footing back. As well as they lost it, they just regained it.
Yeah, absolutely. They did well to get themselves back onto the payload right there. It's good to see Andromeus here is building up that Rejuvenate, heading for Rejuvenate 3 soon, and he's going to need that if he's going to keep that health pool high under the onslaught that he's having to deal with. Dutch Knight and May pushing on the right flank, but having to back off. Lagi gets the pick onto Dutch Knight. Neptune the Blue takes down Etsu, and Chubby Plum is just pushing this payload while Andromeus tries to zone out using his shield and high health pool.
As of now, Neptune the Blue is in a very, very good position. He is getting shielded by Andromeus, and he has his Enlightenment available. Like, they have everything available for a push. They just need to be daring enough to do it. The through time and space is connecting, not really getting any kills, but it's definitely getting them low, and they have to reposition themselves over on Contact Noir. The battering ram shoulder bash was definitely a beneficial situation here, as Sarky rotated back to help Otto in this very case. But it does look to be close to a conversion for Orphic.
It really does, yeah. Over on the right flank, we saw Etsu just having to being double teamed by Maeve and Vivian there. But yeah, the Assert Dominance comes out, and that's going to help Red Team. That's going to help Contact Noir defend this point. Taking it to 3-1 on this map, but there's still plenty of time for Orphic Gaming to pull themselves back into this.
Cut the tape! Cut the tape! You know, when it's really going bad for you and you're producing like something like a stream, and you're just sitting there, you're losing the game, then you just shut off the stream and turn it on again. Ha! I won after a game you actually win. That's kind of the feeling I feel Orphic is. That's the situation for them right now. They kind of feel, okay, let's just reset and turn this seeming loss into a victory. They're resetting. Now they are ready for this point. I'm very sure they can get it. They're 1-3, but they have comeback mechanic. They should be able to.
They have comeback mechanic, and they have a slight ult advantage as well. So yeah, we'll see how they deal with Andromeus pushing straight up into Saki on the right flank. Maeve popping the Midnight. Vivian popping the have you met my friends, which I personally don't believe she has any friends, but yeah, the Immortal is popped in the backlines, and Orphic Gaming are pushing hard.
Orphic are pretty much set in stone for this round, as Lati is low. He is not in any position to do the sniper-roonies. He has to get out of there in due time. Look at those fireballs from Andromeus. He's definitely trying his very hardest for his squad to keep everything at bay. 89% versus 30 here. Contact Noir in control.
Yeah, Andromeus there raising the shield and dropping it very quickly, trying to dash out, but getting picked off. Chubby Plum having to retreat all the way back onto the left flank. Neptune the Blue with him. They're just going to reset, try and regroup here so they can get this retake. But Contact Noir are climbing up to near 80% now. The through time and space comes through again, and still very little value we're seeing from this ultimate being used over and over again today. Neptune the Blue on the left-hand side. Oh!
Yeah, oh, indeed.